This is the state my mountain bike is in. I detailed the inside of my car. And there you have it, man. I was having extreme fitment issues. Marco QTR.
What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another banger. So today is a great day. I had a guy hit me up for my G35 stocks because I have them listed, and he wants to buy them for $300, which is what I need to get the wheels that I want for now, which are going to be my drift spares. I'm not going to tell you what they are just yet, but after I get those wheels sold, I'm going to hop in the 4Runner. I'm already in the 4Runner, but I'm gonna hop back into the 4Runner and go pick up those wheels and then show y'all what they are. I probably won't get these wheels mounted today because I'm gonna need tires. But once I get them mounted, hopefully my fitment is fixed, and then all I have to worry about is paint and then a front bumper, and then eventually save up to get the wheels that I want, which are gonna be my daily wheels. But these wheels are going to be, the wheels that I'm buying today are going to be my drift spares. But they're going to be the daily wheels for now until I can afford my daily wheels that I want. So with that being said, I got to head to Walmart, pick up diapers for little man. I've already picked up a few things because I had some errands I had to run today. I had a job. I applied for a job yesterday. I had an interview yesterday on the phone and got accepted, so I just went in and filled out the paperwork for HR this morning. So I had to go and pick up some white pants and white shirt. I'm going to be a painter and bringing in some good money now. So once everything gets fixed, financial wise, it's going to be saving and then back into funneling some money into the builds. So content's coming soon. I have a video I want to work on for the 4Runner. It's the lift video for the 4Runner. I just got to figure out when I want to do that, because in order to install the rear struts and springs, I have to drop the whole rear axle, and I want to have at least one or two more people that know what they're doing to help me do that, because that's going to be an extensive project. So with that being said, I'm gonna get to Walmart, get what I need, head home, hit this guy up, and then get the wheels off the car, put the car on jack stands where she's gonna sit for a little bit until I can get tires on them. And then yeah, that's about it. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side. All right guys, I'm home now. Time to get these wheels off and then sell them, because the kid's on his way to pick up the wheels. And then after that, I will load Bubba up in the 4Runner and go get the new wheels. All right guys, and just like that, the wheels are sold. So now it's time to message the guy for the wheels that I want, see whenever he's available to meet up, and then go meet up with him, pick him up, and then come back home, and then I'll reveal them. Well guys, it's a couple hours later from the last clips you just saw, and I have gotten my wheels. Give you a little bit of a sneak peek, but yeah, when I get home, I will probably put one of them on, mock it up, and see how the fitment is. And then after that, I will show you what the wheels look like. All right guys, I made it home. I started stripping one of the wheels already because I want to either try and triple chrome them myself or repaint them black. But with that being said, I'm gonna flip this around and show you what I got. So the wheels I picked up are some 350Z HR stocks. This is the one I've already started stripping. It looked like that when I started, and this is the progress so far. But little man needs changed, and I'm kind of tired because it's been a long day already. So I'm gonna go change him, put him down for a nap, and then put these away. Not necessarily in that order, but yeah. So these are the new wheels. All right, guys. So it's been like a day or two since the last couple of videos, but I got a package in the mail, and we're gonna open it. I think I know what this is. I'm not 100% sure. Yay! It is what I think it is. New mountain bike tires. Hell yeah. Cool. We'll cut these zip ties off. Boom. That's one. Boom. That's two. So the reason I got new mountain bike tires is because my last ones were bald as shit, and I got a flat right at the end of my my ride. Thank God I was at the 4Runner, but I had gotten I think it was a pinch flat, like 5-10 minutes away from the 4Runner, so I wasn't tripping too hard. I was just cooking it, trying to get back to the 4Runner. But I got the Maxxis Minion DHRs in 27.5 by 2.30 for the front and rear. So we're gonna get these installed, maybe aired up, and then go from there. This is a state my mountain bike is in right now, being that my tires were bald as hell. Got the tubes right there. I had an extra one, so thank God I don't have to buy one. So this is before. So I ran into a bit of an issue. The pump I have is complete and utter dog shit, so I'm not able to pump up my tires as much as I want to. So I have to hop in the 4Runner and go over to the self-service pump over by the gas station. So I have the tires on the wheels, just not pumped up. Pumped up a little bit. This one I could pump up a little bit more because I don't know why. But yeah, I got them on the wheels. Bubba's loaded up. We're gonna go self-service gas station. And there we have it. The new tires are on. They are Maxxis Minion DHRs. So they are 27.5 by 2.30. But it was about time I upgraded these tires because the old ones were bald as hell. So, all right, next project, getting the seats out of there. All right, guys, got the seats out. Little man was helping me the whole time, but they're both out. Now I just gotta wait for the guy to message me to come by and do the trade. All right, guys, it's a couple hours later and I got the seats out. Detailed the inside of my car, well, vacuumed the inside of my car and cleaned it up a lot. And then I still gotta vacuum these 4 rugs, but I got the seats out. So whenever the guy comes with the new seat, I will update y'all. And then, yeah, so it's pretty much what's going on with my Z. Wheels, seats are gone. I got new wheels. I still gotta strip all the paint off of those wheels and then either polish them and clear coat them or repaint them, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet with those wheels, so stay tuned for that. And then yeah, so I'm gonna cut it off here for now and then I'll pick it up later on. What is going on, you guys? It is now the next day and I have gotten my new seat. It is a Sebelt GT pad and my Brahms are gone. So I'm gonna flip this around and then show you guys the new seat. I haven't got it fully installed yet because I may have to get a new seat bracket, but yeah, so let me get this flipped around and I will show you all the seat. And there you have it, my new seat. It's a Sebelt GT pad. Fixed bucket seat. It's not fully installed, obviously. The holes on the bottom of the sparker brackets that's attached to the seat weren't aligning with my seat mounts, so I may have to get a new seat mount, but
other than that, this thing is fucking massive. I had to chop a hole in my door card just for it to even shut. Because, yeah. But that's okay, because I'm planning on getting the aluminum door cards for my Z anyways. So, but yeah, that's the new seat. Another update I have is with the mountain bike. I have to go to the bike shop today and get new brakes because my rear brakes went out for some reason. And then I have to get my front brakes fixed. And then I might pick up pedals or grips. I don't know, probably not. We'll just see how that trip goes. But other than that, yeah, I'll update y'all when I get to the bike shop. So guys, it's been about a week since the last clips you just saw, but today's Saturday. I got a new job, so I haven't been able to film anything, but I'm gonna let the dogs out real quick, and then I'm gonna go out and start stripping the wheels so I can get them ready to be painted. Outside, Papa. Outside. Outside. Go. Dogs are outside. Time to get straight. Alright guys, so I got the first coat on, and I'm not going for looks. I don't really care if these are perfect, because these are obviously going to be my drift spares. But yeah, so I've got the first couple coats on, and I still got to do the other wheels. The other wheels, probably just going to do a light sand and then touch them up. Same with this one, light sand, touch it up. I'm not really worried about the valve stems on any of them because I'm going to get them all replaced. And then these tires, I'm not worried about either because they're going to go away. I have a pair of tires already. I just need to get another pair for the fronts, because the ones with tires on them are the fronts, and then the two that's already painted over there are the rears. So, but this is why I'm not doing these tires, because as soon as I lower that, I'm scraping, 100% scraping. But like I said, I don't want the paint to be perfect. I don't really give a shit because these are my drift spares. So, and then obviously the valve stems, I'm gonna replace those as well. So yeah, I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 more coats and then I'll be good. Do a light sand on these two after the paint dries, and then re-primer it because I did get 2 cans of primer. So, well, I got primer / paint. It's a 2-in-1 can, but yeah, so once those two dry, I'll probably do a light sand to smoothen it out and then repaint them. Or I'll apply like 2 more coats and then be good. So I'll update y'all when I have that done. And another reason on why I'm replacing all the valve stems is because the rear 2 don't have the core for the valve stem. So that and those tires on the fronts look pretty old, so I don't know how old the valve stems are, so I'd rather just replace them just to be safe so I don't get a flat, because these are going to be my wheels until I can get the wheels that I want. Okay, and before I forget, I ordered the brake bleed kit for my mountain bike because my rear brakes don't work, so that gets here today. All right guys, so I got the brake bleed kit. I got my rear wheel off. So all I have to do now is pull the caliper off, and then I've already adjusted my handbrake lever. So Let me get this set up and then I'll explain what I'm doing. All right, so what I basically did is I put this funnel here with the adapter clip for my brakes. And then I took the brakes off of here, unscrewed this, and then filled this up to about right there and just pushed the fluid in, and it shot fluid out on this side. I heard the air bubbles, so I'm going to reconnect everything and then plug this off and then put this back in and that back in, and then test the brakes, because with this kit it has a brake block, so whenever you press the brakes it won't compress the piston inside the caliper, so on and so forth. So this funnel has a stopper right here, so you basically, boom, that's pretty much it for that. And then you pull this off, put this screw with this rubber gasket back on, and then I'll undo that, put that screw back on, and then I should be good. All right, so I have everything out of this end, and I put this back in because the brakes were still a little spongy. So right now I'm just compressing the brakes to bleed any last little bit of air bubbles out. And they're starting to get tight, which is a good sign. So with that being said, I can take this out, reinstall the bolt that goes in here with the little rubber gasket. And then after that, I can pull the brake block out, clean the brake, the rear caliper off, because it's covered in mineral oil, and the mineral oil will quite literally destroy your brake pads and you won't be able to stop. But once I do that, get it all cleaned up, I can reinstall everything. So that being said, I will get back to y'all when I get it done. All right, guys, so it's been a couple of weeks since the last clips you just saw, but anyways, with the Sebelt GT pad seat that I had, I was having extreme fitment issues with it in my car, and I couldn't get anything to line up correctly, so I just decided to list it. And 2 days ago, I ended up selling/trading it for a different seat. But before I show you all that, I'm gonna give you an update on the mountain bike and the Hot Wheels collection, because done a lot with the Hot Wheels collection and the mountain bike since the last Hot Wheels video, so yeah. But first on the agenda is the mountain bike. Tires are on, got new pedals. They are 50/50s with metal pins so I don't slip. I've gotten new grips. I'm surprised I didn't fall. I got new grips, brakes are good, and then the Hot Wheel collection. So I've done a lot of like trading, opening up, and getting rid of some, but so the newer ones is that one, some of those. Got rid of a Honda, but I got another Honda. I've gotten quite a few more. Gotten rid of quite a bit of my muscle and Euro and some of my off-roads. Didn't really sell them, I gave them to my son. And then I did some trades and got some new ones, bought some new ones. And yeah, I've basically just been collecting from swap meets. And then my wife got me these 5 for my birthday, which is tomorrow. And then I got some from a swap meet that I've been looking for. But with that being said, I am not really going to be doing store shopping videos or store shopping for Hot Wheels as frequently anymore, because scalpers out here in California are a pain in the ass and make it really hard to find Hot Wheels. I did strike lucky yesterday, and this morning I got some that I wasn't expecting to find, especially at the Walmart that I normally go to about the house. But yeah, scalpers are making Hot Wheel hunting difficult, so I've just decided to say screw it, get most of my Hot Wheels off of Marketplace and the swap meets. So The next swap meet is not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. So I might do a video for that. I don't know. I do have another video that I am working on right now. I'm gonna get it posted this weekend, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be the next video. It's gonna have stuff to deal with my Z. My Z's not on the ground yet because obviously I don't have tires. The 2 tires I have are 245s, and those are extremely too big for these because they are 8s and 8.5s. So I've been doing some research and talking to people, and most of the people that I've asked what tire size they're running are running 225 45s. Yeah, 225 45. So I need to get those mounted so I can get my car back on the ground. And then I have a parasitic drain. For those who don't know what a parasitic drain is, it is when you have an electrical draw from your battery while your car is off, causing the battery to die. I'm not 100% sure my battery is dead. I'm hoping the battery is dead so I don't have to do an alternator install, but if I have to, I will. But that's worst case scenario. But with that being said, I'm gonna flip this around, show you all the new seat, and then yeah. So the seat I ended up getting is a Sparco QTR. QTR stands for Quick Resin Tech, as you can see right there. But this fits a lot better in my car than the Sebelt. I'm still planning on getting the aluminum door cards still, so stay tuned for that video. I don't know when I'm gonna get them, but I do plan to get them. And then I'm gonna get a reclining Sparco for the passenger side. But with that being said, I'm not gonna walk towards the front of the car because that has something to do with the next video that I'm dropping this weekend. So with that being said, if you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace out, guys.